Hi. Okay, so let's see. Uh, I'm happy I made the deadline. First of all, my name is Daphne Nazon. I am currently living in Brooklyn, New York City, but I go to graduate school in University of Bridgeport in Connecticut. Let's see. You guys asked the question of what I would do to help promote Mamamoo to perform here. Well, I'm from the great city of New York City, where almost every concert has passed through. I've worked for some of those concerts. I've gone to almost, I think, every concert uh, in New York City this year. I've been to every single one. I'll put pictures at the end of like all of the shows I've been to. Um, I've actually been going to K-pop shows since 2010, if I'm correct. My very first Korean pop concert was at JYJ, their very first concert here, the free one, at Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. So, let's see. Let me read exactly. Okay. So, you guys asked me what I would really like to do. To be quite honest, with you, the way I've helped other people promote for other shows has been through Facebook. So, I'm part of three rather large Facebook groups. One of them I'm actually an admin for, so that was one of the ways I've actually helped promote different shows, especially a lot of Korean hip hop shows, since that's kind of a lot of the shows I've been to as well too. And the one concert I actually worked was Epic High, so that was one of my first experiences working. But usually I've helped with like street teams and like any single thing from like sharing it on Facebook, making sure people in my Facebook groups knows there's going to be a concert very soon, and asking if people wanted to go or not. So, let's see. That's one of my main ways of doing things is through social media, because that's kind of like my forte at this point. So, I'm kind of used to doing it that way. Excuse me. And then also street teams help a lot, because especially when you put posters and everything around, that's usually how you get the word out rather quickly, and just walking around and asking people if they even know about the show, because sometimes they don't even know. When I did Epic High Street Team, some people didn't even know that the Epic High concert was going on. So that was one of the best things to do too, was I've learned from like the other people that I've helped, is like street team is like a big thing for helping promote anything. And then My Music Taste is actually a pretty good way of doing it as well too, in that the makes will actually get the word out there too, because I actually shared it through my page. Actually, no, so one of my friends shared the Mamamoo makes thing on her page, and actually that's how I found out about it, and then I shared it on my page, and then that's how other people found out about it, actually thinking Mamamoo was gonna have a show very soon, which I'm hoping they will, because actually they're one of my favorite girl bands, and to be honest with you, they're one of the strongest vocal Korean girl bands at this point in time. At least in my consideration, they're probably the best vocal female group at this point in time. So that is actually active. So I would love to be aiding and promoting Mamamoo, because they're one of my favorite girl groups currently. And my friends are actually in one of the K-pop groups that I'm in, is actually who introduced me to Mamamoo. And since then, I've been listening to them since. And to be honest with you, I regret nothing. Thank you for this opportunity. I'd love to help you guys out. I love helping with concerts. I've been doing it for a while. I've been going to concerts for a very long time. So I would think I would know what fans want by now. And then also another thing I'm good at figuring out is like how much money that a lot of fans are willing to pay as well, because I know in the past year in New York City, we have had a lot. When I say a lot of shows. So it does break the bank, not gonna lie. So I am fully confident that you guys will be able to sell out this show, because everybody's willing to go to a show in New York City. And to be quite honest, a lot of people have been waiting for a female headliner. That is something we have not had here yet. If I remember correctly, I mean, we had SNSD for KCON. I think that's really it, to be quite honest. I think that's one of the only female groups who has been in New York City. And to be honest with you, it's about time we get a female in the house. You know what I mean? It's about time we have a female headliner. So I would be extremely excited to work with something like this. And I've like wanted to do something like this for a very long time, because I'm always like, I see how promoters work, but I'm always curious about it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do that. Like, I want to, because I love when people ask me questions like, oh, Daph, do you know this about the concert? Do you know this about the concert? Prices, da-da-da. Do you know where it's going to be held at? How many? Do you know if it's sold out yet? Like, stuff like that. I love when I get questions like that, because I'm happy to answer them no matter what. Like, I don't care. When people from the Facebook groups that I'm in ask me questions, I actually feel kind of like a promoter, because I'm like, ooh, I know what this is, and I know what this is, and I know what this is. So, and it was fun working my first concert this past June. It was actually a pretty cool experience, like, seeing, like, the inner workings of a concert. And being a person who's gone to concerts, it'd be amazing to do that. So, thank you for the opportunity once again. And I'll put some photos and stuff that I've done in the past couple. Actually, I've been going to concerts literally all the time since May of last year. So there'll be a couple pictures in there for you to see, ones I've done at meet and greets and little videos and stuff like that. And I'll also put my link to my Instagram, because I have a lot of video on there as well, because I don't only go to K-pop shows, but I also go to like indie shows of Korean artists who are in America, such as Dumbfounded and Aquafina and Rex Dizzy and Danny Chung. So those are 4 artists that I also follow very closely as well. And also another artist that will probably pop up in here in my Instagram is Anderson .Paak as well, because he's an amazing artist as well, and he was recently featured on the Straight Outta Compton soundtrack. He's also awesome, and he actually came to the Dumbfounded show 2 years ago, and I got to meet him there too. So yeah, I have a lot of show experience, I guess. Like, I'm the girl that's always in the front row. I'm the girl that's always at the concert, no matter what. God willing, I'll keep being that girl. And hopefully, God willing, I'll be one of the promoters for Mamamoo too. Alrighty, it's real, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye. Here's some pictures. Bye.